Hi. Pedro?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Pleasure to meet you.
You're famous celebrity.
Nah, just a guy who enjoys what he does and likes posting it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I understand. Half inch, 12 psi. Okay. What's that, Derek?
The tool bag.
Oh yeah, you definitely need a tool bag. So we're going to change the relief valve and the pressure reducing valve. That has a valve there, thank God. And there's a valve there, so it makes replacing that easier. I still got to drain some pressure out of the boiler to change the relief valve, but at least we can close off these zones. And drain some water out of the boiler. Come on. Ow. Got me. All right. Okay. So we'll get rid of some of the pressure out of the boiler. Pop open the relief valve. Very good. Now, there's a coupling there. It's not really soldered in. Beautiful. All right, Derek, let me have a pair of channel locks. We'll get that relief valve ready. You know what? I'm going to need another channel lock because the nipple's spinning with it as well. Hold back on the larger one. Since this got loose, let's take this out too. We're going to need a wire brush to clean this nipple. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot. Mucho caliente. Damn. Can't even touch it anymore. Between this relief valve and the one that we took out of the boiler.
That one's a female. Oh.
And this is a male. Right? So what are we going to do?
Gotta get a different one?
No, get a 3/4 inch coupling. Alright, so now we made it a female. And we'll put that on there. Let's get you in there. Oh, our cup almost runneth over. Let's close that valve. And now we will tighten this up. Yeah, but it's the same drip leg technique.
Alright, so you want me to Teflon
The
thing that's by the...
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get in there a little bit more. Right there. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get this pressure reducing valve replaced. We're going to loosen up the union there. And let's see the new one. Alright, so here's our new pressure reducing valve, which is going to go there like that. And the only difference, again, like the relief valve, is that we have male threads here with a nipple there. So what I'm thinking about doing to make this more, I guess, more cost effective is that we're going to put the male adapter with the union onto the bottom of the backflow prevention device, and then replace the nipple between here and there. That way we don't have to add a coupling and another nipple there. You got it? Alright, let's... There we go. Alright, so let's... There we go. So that comes out, and we'll thread in this into there and make that up. So let's hold back with the larger wrench and take out this nipple. Just open this up a little bit. Beautiful right there. Bingo. Okay. Looks like what we're going to need, once I thread that in, we're going to need probably 5 inches. All right, Derek, which one is the 5-inch without using the tape measure in the nipple tray?
I think the one I have in my hand.
You think so?
Oh, this might be 5.5. It's either these two. Let me see.
No, I'm not giving you the tape measure. You should know the size of these. I get it, you may not know what these are, but you'll learn that. But you should know that the nipple tray goes from close to 6-inch. Yeah. Right? So the largest one is 6-inch. Then what's below 6-inch?
5.5.
Then,
5.
So there you go, 5.
Okay.
So let's loosen this up. Oh, I hate it when it does that. That's going to go in there like that. All right, now let's hold back. What's that? Yeah, I know. I see that it's not cooperating with us. All right. There's a washer there. I don't want to lose that. catch the threads on this union. Beautiful. Let's tighten that up. Beautiful. Spin that back down. Okay. Turn the water back on. And then we'll open up the pressure reducing valve. We're preset to 10. We're going to raise it up a little bit. Let me have a flat screwdriver. Raise that to 12. Perfect. Well, at least this came out without force. A lot of cocky in there. All right, let me have, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wire brush. I'm gonna brush off this burner. And then we'll vacuum out the chamber. Alright, I sprayed down the entire combustion chamber with WD-40 after I vacuumed the chamber. I'm going to wipe off all of that oil residue and clean this bad boy out. Okay, let's get this bad boy back in there. There and right there. Perfect. Old Taco Vortec air separator. Installed wrong, obviously. Huh. Still doing something crazy. Still letting the air out. Waiting for that main valve to finally open up. There we go. Main valve fully open. Recirculating. Drill a hole. Combustion analysis. All right, let's do a quick component identification. Let's start with the obvious. This is a backflow prevention device. This lets water travel in only one direction, which is down to the boiler. You don't want to have that nasty boiler water, that hydronic water, backflowing into the public water supply, so that protects the drinking water. This is the pressure reducing valve that we installed. It's by Calefi. It's adjustable. You can get an optional gauge right there. We put a 5.5 inch, half inch by 5.5 inch black nipple there to the existing ball valve. This is an air separator by Taco. Still working surprisingly, but it's leaked or been repaired in the past because you have Teflon tape there. Our circulators are on the return, on the supply. That's indicative of as the arrow on both of them. So we're pumping away. This is a 3/4 inch zone for the basement, it looks like, and this is a 1 inch zone going upstairs to the first floor. That's the automatic vent damper. That is the blocked vent switch or spill switch. That is a line voltage low water cutoff. Is it line voltage? Let's see. No, yeah, line voltage, 120 volts AC. Expansion tank, obviously, and under the front cover we have the temperature and pressure gauge, electronic ignition module, gas control valve, and the bottom attached to the combustion chamber plate is the flame rollout switch. This is an SR502 2-zone switching relay that gets a signal from the thermostats, and powers circulators based on what zone is calling, and it closes the end switch to TT on the boiler. So as long as the boiler needs to heat up water, it will turn on the boiler. Easy peasy.